Welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on, y'all? Just real quick, I wanted to jump on here and just do a little bit of an update and geek out a little bit and stuff. Um, man, we're having a blast at this con, guys. This is really crazy stuff. Um, hey, what's up, Philip? Good to see you. I started this, I think it was like 2 minutes early, but earlier than what it was scheduled. But Jen, what's going on? Good to see you. Saying this is so exciting. Good evening, everyone. Katie, what's going on? Good to see you too. All right. Cody, what's up, man? Happy channel member anniversary. Yes. Very cool. Awesome stuff, man. Thank you. We appreciate you, man. And hey, Denisha, what's going on? All right. Um, yeah, this convention, man, it is so cool and it's so laid back. It's a lot different than Monster Mania that we went to last year. We've gotten a chance to talk to a couple people. I did post a couple of pictures, so hopefully you guys saw it. But we got it. Let me pull up the pictures. I got a couple pictures here. We got a chance to hang out with Lisa Wilcox from Nightmare on Elm Street 4 and 5, and Heather Langenkamp, which was really cool. Unbelievable, unbelievable. As a big fan of the movies, and especially when you talk about horror, and A Nightmare on Elm Street itself is just an iconic franchise to me, one of the big three. And man, Heather was so cool, so down to earth. We were just hanging out, just talking for a little bit, because when we got there on and so we were just kind of just chilling out with them, and it was really cool. But then I think what was even cooler, and Coriander probably could agree too, we had a chance to hang out with Lisa Wilcox for a little while, and man, she's just cool. She's just really cool, really laid back, and not to throw everything out all at once, but we might have a guest coming on really soon, so it's really cool. um yeah, yes, so cool, man. Heather was so awesome. They're so laid back and humble. That's the thing that was really cool, and amazing and awesome to see. They were really laid back, um just talking. Heather Langenkamp was talking about one of her cherished memories of when her husband was proposing to her and all that good stuff. So, we got some personal stories. We saw Derek Mears again. We met Derek a couple years ago, and he's just so cool, man. Obviously, playing Jason in the last Friday the 13th film. It's just really cool to connect with him, and he's so kind to everyone. Like, he was just talking to people, hanging out, and he kept talking about how he's a horror nerd just like all of us, so he doesn't treat fans any differently, which is cool. And he was giving out hugs, and it was just so cool, man. He's just a really cool guy, man. We said to him, we was like, yeah, we hung out with you a couple years ago, and you talked with us for like 20 minutes, and he's just really cool, man. He really is. Yeah, he's always smiling, in a good mood, and just friendly, and man, really cool. I don't know, Cody. Probably not. I don't think he would. Although Sandy Johnson did. We saw Sandy Johnson, and we were like, yeah, thank you so much for the interview you gave us on the channel. And then she was talking to her husband. She's like, yeah, I was on their channel, did an interview, and blah blah. And it was really cool. So cool. She's so kind. Um, and of course, we saw a lot of people. Coriander got to shake Lance Henriksen's hand. I was like, are you? Yeah, it's like, are you serious? It was so cool, man. Um, yes, just walking by, and Lance giving handshakes. It was just so cool, man. There was cool, a lot of cool celebrity guests there. Um, almost. Yeah, we've got celebrities right down in the lobby right now. Danielle Harris is there, Serena Vincent, Heather Langenkamp is down there, Amanda Wise from the original Nightmare on Elm Street, who played Tina, um, eating dinner. We went to breakfast, and Mark Patton from Nightmare on Elm Street 2 was just chilling out, eating breakfast too. You know, it was a buffet breakfast. So it was so cool, man. We got into the elevator and we saw Mick Foley from WWE wrestling. And that was cool. I was just, I was so, I was like, hi. And he's like, hey. It was just so cool, man. I mean, but you know, the cool thing about it is, you know, so many of these celebrity guests, they're just cool people, fairly down to earth. We did get our chance to go to the Robert Englund panel, which was amazing, very cool. I don't know how many of us were in the room with him. Might have been, I don't know, maybe 80, something like that, in the room for. Yeah, we got some really Yeah, we got good seats, and he was just kind of just talking. Robert likes to talk, which is really cool, and he loves his fans, and he knows his horror. He was talking about so many cool movies, a lot of his experiences. He talked about Wes Craven. What I'm going to do, which makes a lot of sense, is I'm going to, do a couple of videos specifically from Robert, because obviously I took notes. Man, he was dropping a lot of gems, just a lot of cool stuff, a lot of cool stuff. Um, Mick Foley from WWE, Mankind, or Cactus Jack. He's a WWE legend. If you're a wrestling fan, yeah, you'd know who he is for sure. He's one of those greats. Hey, Sarah, saying, hey, so happy you and Coriana got to do this. Yeah, man, it is so cool here, guys. I don't know how many of you guys are, looking to do conventions, especially on the East Coast and stuff like that. But this is the one. We got to come back to this one because the way it's set up is so cool. And the con area, and I'm going to do videos on this stuff too, guys, but I just wanted to jump on here with y'all and just throw it all out there, show off a couple things. And I wanted to start the live stream a little bit earlier, and especially for you members, kind of get first responses and stuff like that in the live chat. But the way the con is set up is this huge room, and it's just kind of just booths everywhere, tables everywhere. I mean, so you literally are walking around and you can see pretty much everyone. You know what I mean? As you're walking around, people are walking by you, and you're like, "Oh crap, that's so and so," and it's just really cool, man. It is really cool. Yeah, Cody, he was dude love too. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, Gina. He's awesome, man. There were so many people that were there for Robert. Like everyone else there, I mean, there's some cool people there, but everyone else there, their lines were, 10 minutes, maybe 15 minutes tops, as far as waiting in line, average, I would say. But we were in line for Robert for, like, what was it, like an hour and a half at first, and then had to come back and wait. So it was maybe about 2 hours in total, 2 hours and change. Um, yeah, it did feel longer than that, and it was a lot of people in that area because he was all the way at the end, which was smart because he had the most people. So yeah, really, really cool stuff, man. Um, but he's awesome. We got autographs. We got to go to his panel. Um, and so yeah, man. Let me just change this thing so we can go. Yeah, so they've got the after party that'll be coming up at 10. So we're really hoping that we can, get in touch with a couple people and stuff like that because we've already seen people, down in the eating area, which is really really cool. Hey, what's up, Ronan? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. No, there's no one that we saw here from YouTube. I don't know of anyone that's here, and if they are, then we didn't get a chance to run into them. There's a lot of people here, but nowhere near as many people as it was in New Jersey, which is good for us that are here because you get a chance to spend a little bit more time with people. Like for instance, we had gotten autographs from Robert and Lisa Wilcox. Her table's right beside Robert's. So as we're leaving Robert's table, there wasn't anyone really at Lisa's at that moment. Like we were just kind of, gotten a point where no one was there right at that moment. So we stopped by and talked to her again. And I won't get deep into the conversation because that's a little bit of a surprise for later on. But we had a conversation kind of like, yeah, yeah, yeah. She was like, yeah, y'all were here last night and all this cool stuff. And so um, it was just down to earth is what I'm getting at. Like if you're there to get a chance to see, some of your favorite celebrity guests or people that you think are iconic or whatever, you get a pretty good chance to do it. You really, really do. Um, yes, yeah, Kyle, we are here. It's a mass. Yes, it's really, really cool here. Seriously, if you guys ever get a chance to do a convention, and if you're either on the East Coast or willing to travel a little bit, it's so worth it. And the hotel that we're at is right by the convention building, so it's like literally like a minute walk from the hotel to the convention building. So it's really convenient. So if you got a lot of stuff or you need to take a little bit of a break, you just walk right back over to the hotel and there you are. They've got shuttles as well, for some folks that aren't able to do the walking. But the panels and also the after party and places to eat are inside of the hotel on the bottom floor. So that's where we get to see a lot of people. We saw um God, I can't remember her name, Beatrice. God, I can't think of her name. Anyways, she played Amanda Kruger in Nightmare on Elm Street 4. I'm sorry, 5, which was really cool. We were just talking about that movie the other night on Battle World. So it was kind of, we were telling Lisa Wilcox, we were just talking about you the other night. And, it was cool. It was cool. We also met Kim Myers from Nightmare on Elm Street 2. And she was really cool, really down to earth. Matter of fact, we're hoping that she's going to be here tomorrow because I wanted to get a selfie with her too. But she was really cool. Um, and we were like, yeah, we were just talking about you too. So it's interesting. It's interesting. It wasn't really planned specifically like that, but we've done some episodes where we've talked about nightmare movies. And of course, we went through the Nightmare on Elm Street series not too long ago, maybe about 3 months ago anyway. So yeah, it's cool. Jen saying, I would love to go to a convention. I just cannot handle the crowds. Well, I'll tell you what, Jen, the thing is, this type of convention is pretty cool because it's not super crowded, you know. Well, Robert's line was long and crowded, but that's because it's Robert England. But yeah, every other line was very, doable, and you got enough space to walk around. And if you did a convention like this, and if you were at the hotel that's right here, then you have room to breathe. In other words, so this is definitely a good setup. It's a really good setup. All right. Hopefully, the internet, I don't know why, but the Wi-Fi was cutting out. You'd think the Wi-Fi would be good here. Um, but yeah, like I was saying, this is a good setup here, guys. It really, really is. Let me just catch up to the chat a little bit. Hopefully, I didn't miss anything too big. Let's see. Oh, thanks, Katie. We appreciate that. Yeah, it's a good time here. It really, really is. Sarah saying, I may have missed this at the beginning, but are you there again tomorrow? Yes, yeah, we're going to be here tomorrow too, for a little while. You know, we won't be here the whole day, but we'll be here for a little while. And there's a lot of cool stuff, and I'm going to show you guys some of our stuff too. Man, just when you go to these types of things, it's always just awesome stuff, man. It really is. Oh, hey, Sarah. Geez, thank you. Sarah, a $20 super chat. Get a get a coffee and snack for you and Coriander on me tomorrow. Oh, that's so sweet, Sarah. Thank you so much. Yeah, I will say they don't play around with the the eating areas downstairs. They make sure that they charge you a pretty penny. What was it, like $4 for water?
I don't know, but $17 for a cheeseburger.
Yes, $17 for a cheeseburger and fries.
Ridiculous.
It was ridiculous, man. Oh my God. But
It was a frozen patty to boot.
all right, man. All right, Sarah, look, we appreciate you so much. This one's for you, Sarah. There you go. That was very sweet of you, though. We appreciate that. We truly do. Um, let's see. Gina saying, I wish there was stuff like this in England, but I couldn't go due to anxiety and would have to get someone else, even if I had to pay. Yeah, I've heard that they don't do a lot of this stuff in other areas, which is too bad. But that's also why, and I know it's not the same thing, so I'm not trying to say this, but that's why we try to share, some of the stuff that we do see and things available and that type of thing, to give people at least a sense of it. Because I'll be honest with you guys, and most of you guys that have been around know this. I've been a horror fan since I've been a little kid, and I never really knew what cons were like until I finally went to one. I never really had someone in my I never had someone really around that could tell me exactly what it was like. So hopefully this at least, gives a little bit of insight for you, Hey Wayne, you know, all I'm going to say is this, because I'm going to do some more videos and stuff. And there was definitely a lot to unpack from Robert's panel. He did talk about V. So, and I know some of you guys are fans of V. I'm a huge fan of V. I still want to talk about it at some point. We'll see if anyone wants to watch that. But he talked about V. He talked about a lot of stuff, more, even more than just the nightmare movies. So, yeah. Yep. Yeah, the Wi-Fi here, I guess it's not that great, you know. Let's see. And Denisha, hey, thank you, Denisha. I appreciate that. Seriously, Nine Coriander, not much, a little extra money on me. Love you guys. Thank you so much, Denisha. Seriously, we appreciate that. It's very kind of you. And yeah, we definitely yeah, they make sure they get you one way or another. They really do. But it is what it is, We figure, hey, you don't always get these type of opportunities. So let's play. This one's for you, Denisha.
Here you go. Smiling, smiling, smiling down to the pelvis. Front, back, push it, pull it. Yeah! Ho! Ho! The bigger the circle, the thinner the waist. If you want a boogie.
There you go. Oh man. Thank you, Denisha. Hey, Sir James. Sir James is in the chat too. All the loot. Yes. Hope you're doing well, man. Seriously. And Sarah said, well, one of you can get lunch then. No, Sarah, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Seriously. Seriously. We appreciate that. It's very kind of you. Like I said, we definitely appreciate it. Wayne saying they have Comic Cons in Australia, but no horror ones. That's too bad. Yeah, like I said, man, this is special stuff because all of these folks that we've come in contact with, they're just like down to earth folks, regular people, and so many of them are like pretty hardcore horror fans. Like they could be like up here talking about movies like like we do, and they know their stuff. Robert was talking about so many movies in this panel. Like I said, I'm gonna do some videos and posts and all that type of stuff and really try to unpack a lot what he said because I took notes and it was cool stuff, some stuff that I never even knew about him, and I've been a fan of Robert Englund since I was a kid. So yeah. Anyone there from Saw? No one from Saw that I can think of. Let me just think. No one from Saw, but they did have people there from The Walking Dead, Five Nights at Freddy's, obviously the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise, Fright Night, which we still haven't gotten a chance to see Chris Sarandon yet. We saw him, but we didn't go up to his table. But hopefully we can do that tomorrow and kind of, finish up everything. But yeah, cool stuff. Hey, Danielle's in the chat too. What's going on? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, those exercises, they are up to date. You gotta love the 80s, man. You gotta love it. Denisha, that's right. You gotta get the workouts in, man. Sir James coming in with a super chat. Thank you so much, man. Saying you guys have to go to Los Angeles for Monster Palooza. Let's talk about V. That would be awesome. Yeah, man. Well, we've been, I've been kind of tossing the idea of talking about V around for like the last, I don't even know, several months. So, we'll see. We do have something, obviously right now we're going through our Battle World episodes on Tuesday nights. We still have Slasher Movie Club on Monday nights, which we're almost at episode 100. So hopefully we'll get that going soon. But, excuse me, we got Halloween Fest that's really going to take up, a lot of our time as far as streaming wise, up until Halloween time. But we do have something that we were talking about. I think you'd really like, Sir James, and it's definitely paying respects to some classic films. But I'll let you guys know. I'll let you guys know as I decide to put it out there. We do a little bit at a time. You guys, obviously, that are always around, you guys that are Patreon members and channel members and stuff, you guys will know about that stuff first as usual. But we got cool stuff coming up. We really do. But thank you so much for the super chat, man. We really appreciate it. It's awesome. It really, really is. Let's see who else we got going on. Yes, Melissa, we were right there with Robert, got an autograph. We also got to go into a panel. How long was the panel? It was like an hour, 45 minute panel, which was so cool. So cool. Oh my gosh. He did have a buzz. Well, I think I have this picture. Hold on, let me put it back up. I think it's one of the ones with a drink in his hand. Oh, you can't see the drink in his left hand, but he had a drink in his left hand. It was so funny. He was hilarious, man. He had the room cracking up. He's awesome. He's horror royalty, guys. I mean, well, I didn't have enough space to put them all up, but he's horror royalty, guys, as far as I'm concerned. He's a living legend, and yeah, awesome stuff, man. Awesome stuff. Walking Dead, they had Chandler Riggs, they had Ross Marquand was there, Seth Gilliam and Emily Kinney. Is that her name? Kinney? I can't remember. But anyways, they had like at least 4 or 5 people from Walking Dead there, which was really, really cool. Oh, it's Halloween, guys. Come on, you guys know what's going on. Come on, I wish we saw Danielle yesterday and she wasn't in the main area today, but I would have loved to have gone up and said, look. Let's see. I lost track where I was at. Oh, okay. Sarah talking about there's a con. You're going to in October, heavily sci-fi and fantasy, but there's usually at least 1 or 2 horror folks, but it's not the same. Well, you never know. You might be surprised. Yeah. Yeah. Sir James coming in again. The convention in Cali will blow your minds. I bet. I bet, man. I've heard some good stuff about conventions out on the West Coast. I bet they are packed. Yeah. Yes. Hey Eric, what's going on, bro? I'm glad you guys are having a great time. Yeah, man, it's really cool here, man. It is so cool. I'm telling you.
Steven just
Yeah.
walked in.
Okay. Um, let's see. Let's see. Hey, Steven. What's up? What's up? Saying hey night, can't stay, but wanted to say congrats on your day at the con. So excited for you and Coriander. Have a blast the rest of the con. Thanks so much, man. Thanks so much, man. We'll be talking soon. Hope you're doing well. And it's been amazing, man. I literally got to hug Lisa Wilcox and Heather Langenkamp. I mean, it's like, Coriander got to shake Lance Henriksen's hand. I mean, we shook hands with other celebs too, so I'm not downplaying that, but it was just cool. I know. Just kind of like, hey, how's it going? But that's the thing. People are just like really cool. Just really, really cool, man. But yeah, Steven, we'll be talking soon, man. And I hope you're doing well, bro. Much love, much love. Let's see. Eric Roberts never without a glass of wine. Frenzy bumped into him at the bar once. He even had wine while eating a cheeseburger. Yeah, he is super cool, man. He really is. He really is. Oh, thanks, Wayne. Yeah, I like this T-shirt too. It's a great poster for the movie, right? Of course, that's not the mask that Michael has in it, but that's okay. Hale, what's up? What's up? Saying this isn't con related. Just wanted to say I love your hat, bro. Silver and black attack. Bro, do you know I've had at least 5 people, multiple instances of people coming up to me saying they love the hat. It's crazy. We went to a Hannaford's and just to get some supplies from the supermarket, and the cashier was like, I love that hat. I love the hat. I was like, man. Yes, she doesn't like it. Oh man. We didn't meet anybody from Fright Night yet. Hopefully we will tomorrow. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow. I'm always styling and profiling. I try. It doesn't always work though. Gina, thank you. Yeah, if you haven't hit the like, I haven't even said that, guys. So you guys know this is like I'm all out. As far as just so much going on today and stuff. I haven't even reminded folks that. But yes, if you could please hit the like button, it would help. We'd appreciate it and so forth. Let me show you guys a couple of things that we've got. It was just, she's saying boo. Okay, so first off, we've got this horror pillow. Obviously, yeah, it's yours. We've got some really cool artwork. Jason's on there. Hopefully, you guys can see that.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, Hannibal Lecter.
Show Jason. You're not showing Jason.
I did.
No, you're not.
What do you mean? I just did.
There you go. There you go.
I'm showing Freddie right now.
Well, Freddy's in the middle, dude.
But it is so cool. It is so cool. And they've got such cool stuff. We've got mugs. They got everything here. They got everything, man. You could go crazy with this stuff. Cool. Yeah, this is really, really cool.
Made out of wood.
Yeah. It's a machete.
Woohoo!
It's awesome. They had a really cool one for Halloween as well. I might still pick that up, but there's some people. There's a lot of talented people, man. We actually talked to this one guy who's a comic book artist, and totally that vibe of like, the struggling artist, but with so much talent, man. And he was a really cool dude. Yeah, the pillow to never sleep on. That's right. That's right. Well, I'm not gonna show all these, but yeah, we got a couple of posters. from Sandy Johnson and of course Robert. Cool stuff, man. They had tons of posters. Like that's not even like posters for autographs. So you could get lost in all of that. Let's see. Robert England lives in Laguna Beach. I saw him 2 months ago. Oh, cool. Very cool, man. Oh yeah, this is a really cool thing. This is a horror calendar that we've got for 2024. And each month talks about a horror movie and some of the inside stuff on it. So this is really cool. This is really, really cool. And then, okay, well, I don't know. It may not have a glare because I don't want to keep touching it. Well, this poster, yeah, but I'm not worried about that. They get an idea of it. I don't want to mess up these things though. But you got to work with me, man. Seriously. Oh my God. The calendar is awesome. It really is. It is awesome. But we got some really cool posters. Now, these are posters that this guy is amazing, man. All right, all right. So this is, and I know we got a little bit of glare. This is They Live. And man, it's awesome. It is so awesome. This guy, he just has a lot of talent. And we got a couple of these. And of course, we got this Halloween one, which is pretty cool with the pumpkins. So that's pretty cool. Let's see. And oh yeah, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. This one is awesome. And I know you guys, there's glare on it, but yeah, that might help. No, not really. It's from the laptop, so that's okay though. Let's see if it makes any difference with it out. Maybe it will. I didn't want to have to do all that, but at least with this one. So that's pretty cool. So there's this guy who he's just a diehard horror fan, and he put these posters together, sometimes using like really like old school fonts and stuff like that. So it kind of looks like a movie poster from back like in the 50s and stuff like that. So cool. It's so cool. We could have easily bought like another 5 or 6 cool posters. They had this really cool Scream poster, a cool Phantasm. Why don't you come and sit over here instead of every once in a while blurting out Phantasm, The Shining. They had some really cool stuff, man. Really cool stuff. Yes. Yeah, man. It's gonna be Tuesday night, and this might be the hardest one of all time. It really could be. In theory, it really is. I'm not gonna say in theory, it is. And the winner of Tuesday night's Battle World is gonna go up against Friday the 13th for the title. It worked out really good, and it was not planned this way because obviously you guys watch us, or hopefully you watch us every week with these streams. And we rate these movies by category, not necessarily which one we like the most. So it's fitting that Freddie won this past week. Barely. Sir James almost made it a Leatherface versus Michael Myers in a matchup. But yeah, it's cool, man. Don't ever become a serial killer, Night. They'll blame horror movies, but Upside your channel will blow the F up, right? That's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, Sarah, these things, they're really cool. This is really cool stuff that they got, no doubt. Hey, Polar, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. They Live is a great movie, and we saw that poster, and we just had to get that one. We had to. Yeah, it's cool stuff, man. It really is. And they got tons of other stuff too. Like the thing for me, like when you go to a convention like this, there's just so much, you know what I mean? And sometimes you're just trying to figure out, okay, what do I want to get? Um, what don't I need? They had cool like little props from movies. They have um props from like the Indiana Jones movies, like the Raiders of the Lost Ark and stuff like that. They had just anything different, Michael Myers masks, different Jason masks, different Freddy gloves, um, tons of stuff, man. Oh, Legend. Yep. Yep. I know. Melissa said, yeah, Coriander, take a seat next to Night. She's not gonna do that. But yeah, you need it. Listen, you need everything. It's true. It's true, right? And this is the type of place where you could get tons of stuff, man. And they had other stuff too, like different like old time soda drinks and fudge and snacks and candles and uh, sweatshirts, t-shirts, um, tons of stuff, man. I couldn't even name it all. You know what I mean? Action, NECA figures, action figures, um, yeah, Funko Pops, definitely a lot of that stuff. Yeah, so like you could really get lost in all of it all. And of course, a bunch of posters, tons of posters, and also a bunch of pictures that you could, bring up to the celebrity guest to do for autographs. And yeah, man, it's really, really cool. So Gina saying, did you ask Robert about playing Willie and V? He talked about it. It's funny because someone else had asked that question. They had said something about how V was kind of their first exposure to Robert. And of course, Robert had done stuff before, obviously. And but he talked a lot about V, and kind of, well, I don't want to give it all away because I'm going to do some vids on it, because I did take some notes from the panel, because he dropped a lot of cool stuff about him, his career, his thoughts on it and everything. Yeah. You'll be able to order one. Night has info on the what? Be order what? Hey, what? You said, who else would I be talking to? You said I'd be able to order one. Night has info on the dude. Oh yeah. Who am I talking to? I'm just joking. Getting on cam ain't like it is for you guys. It's a production for some of us. It's true. It's true. Hey, what's up? Nightfall's in the chat. Good to see you. Good to see you. And Melissa saying, I've never been to that, but I went to Spirit Halloween today. Yeah, Spirit Halloween is a cool place. Yes, I wanted everything. Yeah. Yes. It's very cool stuff, man. Thanks. We appreciate that. Good to have you here too, Nightfall. Good to have you here. I'm just, what we wanted to do is just kind of just talk about a little bit of our experiences here, but also, and we said this, last year when we went to Monster Mania, is, if you guys get a chance to, and I know not everybody does, because, I really, I've been a horror fan since I was a little kid and just started going to cons. So, there's a lot of years I didn't go, and it's not because I didn't want to, but I just never, it, it just never was a thing that I did. And until doing YouTube, I didn't really have a lot of people around me that were huge horror fans like me. So maybe that was part of it. I just wasn't in that community, that environment. Of course, on YouTube, we have, all of you guys, and we have each other, and we talk about movies all the time, and especially horror, right? So if I can give you guys any advice or inspiration or motivation, is if you ever get a chance to go to a horror convention, and if you can make it happen, you should do it. You really should, especially if they're going to be guests there that you really want a chance to see, talk to, get an autograph from, or what have you. I would highly encourage anyone. I guess what I'm saying, guys, is I wish someone had encouraged me a long time ago to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because there's been opportunities to meet people that I missed out on and may never get the chance to. But we got a chance to see Robert tonight, so that was really, really, or Robert today and tonight. But that was just really, really cool. So that's another box that's checked on my list. We've met Kane Hodder, and we've met Robert, and we've met some folks from Friday 13th, and Heather Langenkamp was also a big one on my list. So pretty lucky. Let's see. Let's see. You thought it was Ghostface phoning you? What? Oh my gosh. Coriander. I'm so glad I did. You're like, I want a sticker. Polar saying they're a lot of fun. I'm just too big of a chicken to get into anyone's lines. Really? Really? You should do it, Polar. Seriously. The folks that we've seen here, they were just really cool. Very kind. Very kind. Bring a goat? Yeah, it's true. Sir James coming in, $10 super chat. Thanks, man. Saying Coriander reminds me of Charlie from the Charlie's Angels. She won't show her face. Tell her to come out. She picks and chooses when she does. I used to love that show, though. Thanks a lot, man. Gosh. Oh man, you guys are all right. Thank you so much, though. Seriously. Gina saying I could talk to Robert all night about V. Absolutely love it. Don't forget, you said you were going to cover it, please. I know, Gina, you're like the number one. You're like the number one fan, and we want to do it. So hopefully we'll do it soon. We really will. We've got a couple things we got to get through in the next, couple weeks going into October. So we'll see. It'll definitely be something that we do at some point, because it's just a really cool, miniseries, multiple miniseries. And I've always liked it since I was a kid. Me and my brother, we used to make sure that when it was on, that we had everything situated, like we had our homework done, we had any, chores done or anything like that, so we could watch it. And it's great. And I've got it on physical media too. So that's when it's special if you've got it on physical media, Joker, what's up? St. Kane Hodder is literally the nicest guy in the world. Was blown away by how friendly he was. Made my wife and I feel like relatives or something, as opposed to just fans. That's right, man. We got a chance to hang out with Kane a couple years ago, and he actually asked us to sit down beside him. So we were sitting beside Kane Hodder while he was signing autographs, and it was amazing. We must have hung out with him for at least 15, 20 minutes, right? At least.
And I'll never forget him making fun of that dude.
Yes. He was making fun of one of the guys. He's a jokester. He's got such a great sense of humor. He's cool, man. He is cool. And yes, Danielle, Charlie from Charlie's Angels was cool. He was very cool. Nightfall with a channel member anniversary. All right. Very cool. 2 months. Awesome stuff. Thank you so much for being a member. We appreciate that so much. Definitely helps us so much, helps us to do things like this, and hopefully give you guys some content and some cool little things that we may not normally not have been able to do. Saying Knight, Eric, and Killian are Corey's Angels. There you go. Oh my gosh. Hale said I always wanted to meet Angus Scrimm. Yeah. He was very down to earth from everything I've ever seen of him. Whether it's interviews or documentaries, he was very, very cool. Yeah. Louis saying going to Terracon on Sunday. All right. That is cool. We're gonna be here. I don't know how long, but we're definitely gonna try to finish wrapping up some of the things we didn't get a chance to do yet. But it's cool here, man. It really is cool. There's no doubt. This is a great convention. It's a good site. It's run pretty darn well. And, having the hotel right here too is so convenient. It's unbelievably convenient. Elm Street's Last Brat, what's up? Coming in. $10 super chat. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Saying my encounter meeting Amanda Wise, Tina from Nightmare, was like chicken soup for the soul. Such a compassionate human being. We had a lot of laughs. I'm so grateful for that moment. Yeah, man, we didn't get a chance to meet her yet. We still might. She's actually one of the last of the Elm Street folks that we didn't really have much interaction with, or not really around as much. But she seems nice. Like when you see her talking to people at her booth, she was very, very cool, always smiling. She was taking pictures and hugging people and all that. So these Elm Street alumni, man, they're all right. They really seem down to earth and nice. I can't speak more highly of them. Seriously. There's no doubt. They are really, really cool. But man, thank you so much for the super chat, man. And also for that, because I definitely wanted to say hi to Amanda and maybe, get a selfie or something like that. But yeah, she seems really cool. So it's good to hear that you found her to be really, really cool. Sir James saying Kane Hodder will choke you for a price. Yeah, he did that to us last year. He was cool though. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he does. Yep. Yeah, Ginger Lynn is here too, man. There's so many people here, man. So many people. And because of the way that the convention hall is set up, like you just see everybody as you're walking. It's really convenient. It's a really good setup. The one that they had at Monster Mania, it was more complicated because you had different rooms. You had to go upstairs for some stuff. It was like, oh man. Yeah, it wasn't as convenient. I'll put it that way. Not that it was bad, but it just wasn't as convenient as this. Yeah. Hey, Jason, what's going on? All right. Hope you're doing good. And thank you for the thumbs up. We appreciate that. But yeah, guys, it was amazing. It's still amazing. And we hope that tomorrow we get to do some really cool wrap up stuff and kind of say hi to a couple of folks we haven't had a chance to. But again, we ran into so many people just by happenstance, like people in the elevators, when you're coming out of the elevators. And the thing about a lot of these people, a lot of these guests, they've done these conventions with each other, so many times, or they're just friends in real life. So it was really, really cool. It was just really, really cool. You just hear them and they're just regular people. So, but anyways, guys, yeah, we're going to get ready to wrap up here and check out the little after party thing they have downstairs. And who knows, man, we might, if we have anything that's really cool. Some of you guys might have seen me on Instagram earlier. I did some video while we were in line for Robert. So definitely, if you're not following me on Instagram, definitely do that, because it's really easy to do really quick live right there. But if we have anything cool tonight, I'll definitely throw something at you guys. It's really cool. Yep, it's really, really cool. I wish I was a movie director. Yeah, man. Yes. Sir James, you're all right, man. You're all right. But yeah, guys, we'll be catching you guys later on, and hopefully we're going to have some more cool stuff. We'll have some more pictures that we'll be sharing. I'm pretty sure a lot of those went to members, but I'm going to post some more broadly. Although I know that when I do that, it doesn't always go to subscribers, but I know that members get them pretty consistently. But I'll post some stuff to IG as well. So yeah, that'll be cool, man. That'll be cool. So anyways, hope you guys have a good night. We're having a good time. We'll be in touch with you guys tomorrow in some way, shape, or form. So wish us luck. Who knows what'll happen tonight, but we love you guys. So have a good night. If you're watching this, if you're listening to this, you're the Night Watch. Peace out, guys.